Good afternoon. Welcome to Mortgage MarketSmart. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Whenever you consume this video, we are so excited to provide this short video that analyzes all of the new updates that just occurred this month. So, without further ado, here we go. From our dashboard, we can go into the LO and lender ranking report. So I'm going to click on the tile. I'm going to select my market. I'll pick Atlanta. And from here, I am going to pick last year and hit refresh. All right, so here are our our top LOs in Atlanta since 2024. And I'm going to pick one of them. Let's say James Pearson here. And you'll notice that this opens a new tab for James. And if I hit refresh, we can see all of James's transactions in 2024 underneath. But here is something brand new, which is the profile button. So if I click on view profile, this takes me directly to one of our new dashboards. And as soon as it loads, we'll be able to see information about James Pearson. So as an example, this shows us all of James's productions since 2020, but I can also go back to 2024, for example, and once I select my my time period, it's going to refresh, and now I can see all of his production in 2024 at a glance, units, dollars, and then units in different with different segments, and then underneath those same views but in percentages, and then all the way at the bottom is percent of production in purchase, in refi, and in equity. Okay, and then on the right hand side we can zoom in with our mouse wheel and see where he did most of his production. And then underneath we can see the same information but by bar chart. So here I can say, hey, I want to look at the annual production by month, and then I can change this from CRA and not CRA to, let's say, loan type, and now I can see all of his production by loan type by month last year. So if I scroll back up, I can also go to this affiliates tab, which is also our partners, and identify all of the lenders that James worked with. So he did all of his business with Associated Credit Union, and then if he had done any business with brokers, it would be listed here. And then underneath, if I scroll down, we'll be able to see all of the seller agents that he worked with and all of the buyer agents that he worked with. Okay, you can also, by the way, you can, if you said, hey, this is great information, I want to save this or I want to share this, you can click on this little button that's a share button, and when I click on it, we can save this as a CSV, we can print it, we can save it to a PowerPoint or to an Excel file. Okay, so the other thing is, if I go back to my my original report, which was the top LO report, I can click on view by lender, and then here I can see here are the top lenders in Atlanta in 2024. So let me pick Ameris Bank, for example. I click on Ameris Bank. It opens a new tab just for Ameris Bank, and here I can click on view profile. Same idea, this takes me to a dashboard where I can start really checking out Ameris Bank in detail. So again, without selecting a time period, this shows me all the transactions since 2020, but here I'm going to say, hey, let's look at the last 12 months, and it immediately adjusts. But just like we saw for the LOs, this gives you at a glance the numbers. Here it gives you at a glance the geographies where Ameris did its business, and then underneath we have the same bar chart that we can manipulate with the drop downs on the left. And then finally, if we go to the affiliates tab, we can see the same thing where, oh, by the way, here are the loan officers that work for Ameris Bank So here's Ameris's top LOs, and here are the companies that Ameris worked with. So it did 137 transactions with American Pacific Mortgage on the broker side. And then same idea at the bottom is which agents it worked with on the sales side and then on the buy side, so that you can, really check out the different sides of those transactions. All right, so that was change number 1 and 2, the LO and the lender profiles. And I want to show the last change, which is from the dashboard. If we go to the real estate listings and we type in listings and then we pick a market. So again, I'm going to stick with Atlanta for right now and hit save. And now whenever we see all of the diamonds on the map signifying that there's an MLS listing here, I can click on one of these diamonds and be able to pull up this little view of the MLS number. We have the agent name and contact info. Here's what's new. Right next to the address, there is a brand new Zillow icon. And if we click on the Zillow icon, it takes us exactly to the Zillow listing so that you can check it as you wish and make sure that, hey, it is currently active on the market. That's all for today, but keep on the lookout for additional changes coming in the next few weeks. Thanks for watching.